Hello. I've been going on a lot of photo walks lately, and I've run into two very minor but kind of annoying issues. At night, it gets very, very cold, and when I hold the camera up to my face, that little screen guard kind of presses against my face, and my body heat causes it to fog up. Now, I can't just wipe it off because it's actually fogging up on the inside and the outside. So if I want to be able to see what's on my camera, I have to pop the screen off, wipe off both sides, wipe off the screen, snap it back on, and a few seconds later, if I want to view the screen again, back to square one, I have to do it all over again. Screen guards have come a long way in the last few years. Older cameras kind of reminded me of looking down a periscope. Like you had this tiny, tiny little screen, and then you had this thick piece of plastic, and it just kind of felt kind of constraining, and it was really hard to actually see the image. New cameras have much bigger screens on the back. The guards aren't nearly as obtrusive, so they are better, but you still have these weird issues with it, when your face smushes up against it and they fog. They also just pop off whenever you bump your camera a certain way. The more you take it off, wipe it, snap it back on, the more you do this again and again, the easier it is to pop off. I'm getting to the point where every time I stuff my camera in my camera bag, the screen pops off somewhere and I have to bend over, pick it up. It's a pain. Now, one of the options is to get little stick-on screen protectors. Now, I was really hesitant to do this before because I've gone that route for my Nintendo DS, and it got this really flimsy piece of plastic that really felt like saran wrap with Super 77 sprayed on it. It was awful. Bubbles, dust, fingerprints. It was terrible. So I was really hesitant to attempt this on a camera, something I care a lot more about than a little handheld video game system. I found this that seems to solve a bunch of those issues. The Expert Shield screen protector has instructions that I don't really need. It's got these little blue plastic tabs that pretty much tell you everything you have to do. And it's got a little mini shield for your LCD display. As a former art student, I've played with enough stickers to know when something's going to be easy to apply, and this just has a nice rigidity to it. Like, it feels nice and solid. I'm confident that I can stick this on the first try and not have any issues with it. Alright, so applying the filter. Now that the filter's on my camera, I've gone on quite a few walks at night, and yes, the screen still fogs up, but now it's wiping off one surface instead of three. It's just a quick, okay, I can see, let's go. Now, if I was a certain other camera reviewer, I would probably take this opportunity to test the durability of the Expert Shield with, I don't know, abrasion wheels and angle grinders and small explosives. But I only have one camera. It's not just given to me by a company. Like, I just don't want to risk my stuff with a stupid test, so I'm not going to risk it, but it is a fairly stiff plastic for a stickable guard. I'm not worried about this at all. Now, I know condensation and sweat can feel like an incredibly minor issue compared to things like megapixels or lens edge sharpness or dust spots or all that kind of crap. But honestly, photography isn't about counting megapixels or looking at edge sharpness. It's about going out and taking pictures. And anything that motivates you to get out and take more pictures, no matter how minor, is a good thing. Expert Shield is highly recommended.